Hi, welcome race fans. We're back this month. They race once a month here at the pit stall with the Pit Stall Premier Series here at Talladega for, I believe this is race number 5. Yeah, this is race number 5 out of their season. They ran all the way to October. So a once a month race out here. Well, John Johnson is at the top of the leaderboard right now. Right here on MaxSpeedTV tonight is the IS Car Series and the Loose Lug Nut Series. So tune in for that as well. Not just us, but all on MaxSpeedTV. And tune in tomorrow. Now the Nork Series race, the IndyCar race, will be at about I think I go live at I think it's around 1:40 Eastern. They're having it early tomorrow because of the Coca-Cola 600 tomorrow night. So they're racing tomorrow afternoon. So tune in for that tomorrow afternoon. And tomorrow night, also the Loose Lug Nut Series. So that'll be right on MaxSpeedTV here. All right, let's take a look at the race analytics coming into tonight. 73-degree air temperature, 113-degree track temperature. That's going to be hot out there, Wayne.
That will be sliding around a little bit.
You bet on that. Well, they're doing 75 laps here. It's 199.5 miles. Tire window about 40 to 60 laps, but fuel window only 15 to 18 laps because they're only running 50% fuel. So that'll be something we'll have to keep an eye on. And we'll probably see a lot of two-tire changes with that, Wayne. These guys, when they do stop for fuel every 15 to 18 laps, we'll probably see a lot of two-tire changes.
Yeah, it takes just as long to put 2 tires on and dump 1 can of gas.
Yeah.
So yeah, sure. That's usually the plan, and they'll probably take right sides once or twice to one side on the one tire change on the left side.
Right. And pit road speed 55 miles an hour. Well, they do have 1 green-white checkered here tonight and 2 resets. They do have 2 resets, so that'll be something that. But boy, lots to talk about here tonight, Wayne. We have a lot of money on the line for these drivers tonight. Just moments ago here, they upped the winner will get $100. It was $50, and somebody threw another $50 in there, so it'll be $100 to the winner, $35 to second, $25 to third. The pole sitter also gets $25. And $45 to the man with the least amount of incidents in the race. $20 to a random driver that's on the lead lap. I don't know how they're choosing that driver. And if they can stay with 2 cautions or less, Jimmy Crow's throwing an extra $100 to the winner. So if they can keep it under 2 cautions tonight, Wayne, that could be a very big payout for the winner right there. $200. That would be amazing.
Well, after watching a few laps of practice, I'm not too sure that's going to happen.
Probably not. But, hey, that's pretty cool, though, that Jimmy did throw that extra $100 in there. So pretty amazing.
That's one of those bonuses you probably don't have to buy an insurance policy for. Right,
exactly. So how's that going to affect the cars out there now, Wayne? There's a lot to think about on that because they're only running 50% fuel. That's making the back end of these cars a lot lighter and a lot, it's going to probably be a lot looser. Now add that to the 113-degree track temperature where they're already going to be slipping and sliding around out there. My thought on it is, boy, you don't want to make any quick movements on that wheel because that car's going to kick out on you. And
with this latest build on iRacing, the loosest part of the track is through the travel.
Yeah.
So if you're back in that dirty air, the car's already light, and right toward the end of the fuel run, it's going to be pretty sketchy. So if you twitch a little bit, try to miss somebody, or they just touch you, there could be a big wreck.
Yep. Well, I hope we don't see that tonight, but it is highly possible.
Yes, I'd love to see somebody get in Jimmy Crow's pocketbook.
Yeah, that would be cool. Checkered flag, Motorsports in chat there. Tyler Hilton, Brendan, good to see everybody in chat there. Hopefully we do have a good race here for you guys. Always entertaining when we come back once a month here with these guys, and they do put on some pretty good races. I got to admit, they're good drivers. These guys have raced around, all of them, I think, have raced around each other for a long time. So, you know, we've got Todd Poston in there, Sean Wilder, Joe Sanders, Jimmy Crow, Don Stewart, Len McNeese, John Johnson, of course, Tom Quattlebaum, Bobby Summers is back. Good to see him. Daniel Holloway, Troy Radford, Rick Greenway in there, J.R. Johnson, Douglas Wysocki, he's in there. So Scott Bellum, and I'm not even naming everybody. Pondo Code, Donald Bennett's in there, Timothy Trowbridge, Brendan Herndon, David Cox. So we got some great drivers in there tonight, Wayne.
Yep, got a lot of talent, and but you know what that dollar bill does.
Oh yeah, and I think everybody knows that. You know, subconsciously they're thinking about that. But all right, well, we're going to step away for the national anthem, folks. We'll be right back with qualifying, so stay tuned. All right, we're back, folks. And they're just taking to the track now for qualifying. We got quite a few drivers in here, Wayne. Looks to be maybe about around 25 drivers, something like that.
So yeah, nice field. J.R. Johnson's one of the early ones out on the track, too.
Yep. PJ Reed heading around here right now on his out lap. They get right up close to that wall, get a little speed. Brandon Herndon entering the track now. Hey, Demon Tech, how you doing? Chris Mefford. Welcome there, folks. Should be seeing some lap times here right directly. Tom Quattlebaum coming around to turn in his, I don't know if that might be his out lap. Yeah, I think that's his out lap. Staying right up close to the wall, so but we should be seeing some times come in here pretty quick.
That's JR's first lap, yep. 51:059.
Yep, not bad. Oh, Rick Cadotte beat him. Wow. On their first lap. He beat him by 1/1000th of a second. Man, oh man. Hondo Co to the top.
He's got that nitrous bottle in there again.
Yeah. Well, remember they give, what is it, $25 to the pole setter. Folks, if you go to the Pit Stall Facebook page and enter in, then you're eligible for prizes. They are giving some prizes out. If you go to the page, it explains all about the prizes and stuff. They will be, I guess, drawing names or something for some pretty cool prizes. I don't know, there was a bunch of pretty cool stuff in there. So go to just look up the Pit Stall, and you'll go right to their page. And you'll see the prizes that they're offering. So just stay, I guess enter me into the ray or into the drawing or whatever. I'm not sure how they're doing that, but I'm sure if you say something on there that your name will be chosen or drawn, or in the drawing, I should say. So
well, JR was on the pole for about 5 seconds, and now he's moved down to number 7.
Thomas Gould, top of the leaderboard right now, beating Rick Cadotte by 5/1000th of a second. Very close times, too. I mean, wow, if you go back, let's see, if you go all the way back to 12th place, well, that's changing here as we speak. So, I mean, they're like in less than a tenth, all the way back to 12th place. That's pretty wild, man. A tenth of a second.
You can't count that fast.
No, you can't blink that fast or nothing, And there's Daniel Holloway in his Yin Yang car. He's half, that's Candy Shack Motorsports. He's half Reese's Kisses or Hershey Kisses, excuse me, and half Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Hey, Vince Finey, how you doing, buddy? I've been doing good, man. How you been? Well, you're getting through this lockdown stuff okay? A lot of people, it's really affecting them mentally, and people are not used to this lockdown stuff. It's not right, Just not used to it. Good thing the country's opening back up a little bit. People are being safe. Wow, Daniel. What the heck kind of a lap was that? Daniel Holloway, a half a second off the pace? Man. He better pick it up a ton here. Jimmy Crow to the top of the leaderboard. All right, Daniel coming around to lay down his lap here. Let's see what he's got. Anthony Poston come in 19th. Donald Sadusky's on the track now. And Daniel goes to 14th.
14th. Wow.
But look at just look at the speeds there and the times. He's 83 one-thousandths of a second off of the pole. 83 one-thousandths of a second. Unbelievable. These guys have got this super speedway stuff wow, they've got it right down, dialed right in. 16 drivers within a tenth of a second of each other.
We got 28 in the field, and so far 22 have qualified. So probably going to have some guys start in the back.
Yeah.
There's old Donald Sandusky back there.
Yeah.
He hadn't qualified yet.
Yeah, Nick Reynolds, he's on the track. So we've got some more guys coming out.
Got a little less than 3 minutes left in qualifying session.
I do apologize ahead of time if the video does get a little tiny bit choppy. I have been having some internet problems here for a couple of weeks now, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. It's not here, it's somewhere down the line. It's like the same situation I ran into about a year and a half ago, I guess it was, where it took them 2 months to figure out that it wasn't here. It was down the line in line somewhere, or a node that where all the lines connect to, and there's some interference or something that is causing the problem, but they're trying to figure it out. So I do apologize ahead of time.
Yeah, the squirrels are using the insulation to build a nest.
Yep, that very well could be. Very well could be. Well, Donald Sadusky lays down a lap. Let's see where he comes in.
He was down on the apron.
Oh, third. He comes in third. Very good.
He came out of turn 4 and went right below the yellow in the trial there and rode it all the way around the start-finish line.
So Jimmy Crow looking to maybe capture $25 in his pocket before they even start the race, Wayne.
He can keep that. They'll pay the 100 bonus.
Yeah, really. Well, Nick Reynolds coming around. Let's see what he can do. It's one of the only last ones that I see out there on the track right now. We have 4 guys that have not even turned a lap. Cade Green, Bobby Summers, David Cox, and Ray Radford. Here comes Nick Reynolds around. I think this is his final lap here, second lap. So let's see where he comes in. He comes from 24th to 15th. So not a whole lot better, but a little bit better, about midfield.
Right in front of Daniel. Got qualified Daniel Holloway. "15 seconds left in qualifying."
Hey, there's Marie. How you doing, Marie? Dave Freeman, how you doing? Yeah, I think you're right on that, Marie. I think that's why we've been having problems. But all right, let's run down through the MaxSpeedTV starting grid here as they get gridded up. Jimmy Crow winning $25 for taking the pole. So congratulations to Jimmy with a 50.424. Congratulations. Thomas Gould will start in second. Donald Sadusky third. Donald Stewart in fourth. Couple of super speedway kings right there. Rick Cadotte, 5th. John Johnson will start 6th. Brandon Herndon in 7th. Tom Quattlebaum, 8th. Hondo Co, 9th. Chris Whitaker, 10th. Wayne?
Starting 11th is going to be Sean Wilder. Scott Bellum in 12th. 13th, PJ Reed. 14th, J.R. Johnson. 15th, Nick Reynolds. Daniel Holloway is going to be starting 16th. 17th is Troy Radford. Donald L. Bennett in 18th. 19th, Rick Greenway. And starting 20th, Mr. Lynn McNeese.
Timothy Trowbridge, 21st. Anthony Poston starting in 22nd. Douglas Wysocki will start 23rd. Joe Sanders, 24th. First one to not take a qualifying time will be Cade Green. David Cox starting 26th. Ray Radford, 27th. Bobby Summers, 28th. And that was it. So congrats to Jimmy Crow for winning $25 for taking the pole. Very good. That's always a good way to start the race out, ain't it, Wayne?
Yep, making money before the rag drops.
Yep. Even if you don't finish the race or don't win the race, you still got $25.
That's a good little Memorial Day weekend bonus here.
Heck yeah, man. And like I said, Jimmy is throwing extra $100 to the winner if they have 2 or less cautions here tonight. So we will be watching that. But just be a little bit before the race started, it was $50 to the winner. Now it's $100 to the winner. Now that's over and above what Jimmy's putting down. 35 to second, 25 to third, 25 to the pole sitter, 45 to the least amount of incidents out there tonight, and $20 to a random driver that's on the lead lap. So, man, a lot of money on the line here tonight, Wayne.
And $1 to the announcer.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Well, we're about to get them going here. Nice looking Tide ride there. Jimmy Crow's in. Nice looking paint job on that car. I always liked the Tide ride. Back when Darrell Waltrip drove that was, oh man.
Ricky Rudd.
Yeah, Ricky Rudd. There's some pretty good drivers that drove that Tide ride. Well, Tide made a lot of money off of them.
Chris Whitaker threw me a loop. His car number's 31 and his iRacing number showing 41.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, they got them custom numbers turned on, and I have it turned on in there too. So, all right, folks, here we go. Yeah, David Cox is the admin tonight. Bobby Summers did not start the race. Long ways around the try over here to get the green flag. Jimmy Crow ready to hit that loud pedal.
Green flag.
And there's the green. We're underway here at Talladega for race number 5 for the Pit Stall Series. The Premier. Pit Stall Premier Series. Let me rephrase that. Boy, cars are getting separated already. Look at this. Maybe guys are showing some patience out there, Wayne.
Somebody dropped down to the apron on the backstretch, let some people by, I guess.
Yeah, yep. Could be a good choice. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Bobby Summers is in there. He's a, man, there's another guy right there we don't talk a lot about. That guy's an amazing driver. All right, Jimmy Crow coming around. Looks like he may lead the first lap here. Pretty close there. Thomas Gold on the outside.
Side drafted him pretty close. Yep.
Yeah, Jimmy Crow leads first lap here tonight. He has improved tenfold on these super speedway races. He's got one of the best teachers in the business there, LG Whaley, that's taught Jimmy Crow a ton about super speedway racing. And, LG, he is no slouch, man. 83 years old and still out there kicking the butts, in iRacing, man. He's just an amazing driver. You can see these guys, man, they're all lined up here, nose to tail, just drafting. Everybody's being patient right now as they come around to take lap number 3.
3 wide, back in the middle of the pack there.
So they got that settled out. Well, there they go. Okay. Yeah, I seen that. I'm going to find it here. Yeah, there was Daniel Holloway. Boy, he drops it to the bottom. Man, quick moves. That's the thing that makes me nervous about. Boy, you don't want to make them quick moves with that steering wheel, Wayne. Not on these over 100-degree temperatures.
Oh, wrecking in the back now.
Oh, yep. Joe Sanders off the track. Cade Green gets burned. Let's go take a look here and see what happened to Cade Green and Joe Sanders. Looks like they may have been working together here. I'm going to say might have been a bumper hook. Cade kind of swings out there. It's going down the backstretch here. Oh, and Joe Sanders gets down below the yellow line right there. And he comes up and he does tag the back of Cade Green. So both of them go out across the grass. I don't really think anybody got a whole lot of damage on that. Guys avoided that really well. I don't think anybody got a whole lot of damage on the Cade Green. Barely brushed the wall. And Joe Sanders down on the grass. So, yeah, everybody did really well getting through that. Well, we got a new leader, Thomas Gould. He was in the lead when they got the caution, so they'll probably come to pit road here, Wayne, because they can only get about 15 to 18 laps on a tank of fuel. So keeping that car full of fuel is going to be very much an important effort here tonight. We might not see any tire changes at all. They might just pop the fuel off and go.
That's a possibility. Well, was it under 2 cautions? So that's 1, right?
Yeah. It didn't take long to get that one.
On lap 4, it looks like. Lap 3 or 4. Jimmy Crow took left side tires and a tank.
Yep.
Splash of gas.
There's a lot of guys did not take any tires.
Yeah, Jimmy's coming out way back in the 11th.
Yep.
Went in the pits leading, came out 11th.
Well, let's get Thomas Quattlebaum up here. Thomas Quattlebaum, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Well, what's it feel like out there to you, man? At hot temperatures, is the car a little slick on the track?
You know, you can see a little bit when everybody's in a draft. You can see everybody sliding just a tick, but right now I think tires are too new to see a huge effect of it. But right now, I think everybody's doing a good job. Feels good. Everybody's under control.
Yeah. Didn't you used to race with 3 wide racing or something? No.
No, not that I know of.
You were in a league that I broadcasted. I don't recall.
Yep. Racing for a Cause and
okay.
Tyler Hilton series and stuff like that. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Tyler was in chat here earlier.
Yes, sir. It's a Line Creek Brewing Company car with Honey Rye Blonde Conserved Georgia on the side of it.
Nice looking car.
They give us some money towards the Southern Conservation Trust. Every 6-pack they sell, $1 goes to the Southern Conservation Trust, which is an
Wow.
organization my wife runs.
Very cool, man. Yeah, nice looking car. From Georgia, huh?
Yes, sir. Here,
That's
just south of Atlanta.
Heck, you're not too far from me.
Okay,
I just live in Tennessee.
Good. Georgia boys got to stick together.
I'm in Tennessee, but yeah. All right. Well, Tom, good luck out there, man. I think you're going to probably need it here. You know, everybody's actually was showing some patience there. The only thing that brought that caution out was somebody just got into the back of somebody, you know, and got upset. But good racing out there. So we wish you the best of luck, Tom.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right.
Yeah, the big hood, Lion Creek Brewing Company on the hood of that ZL1 Camaro.
From Georgia. The fine state of Georgia. Hey, David Anderson in chat. How you doing, David? Mrs. Cootaman. Yeah, quite a few fans there in chat. Head over to their Facebook page there, folks, and tell them you want to be entered in the contest. They're having a drawing there. A lot of really cool prizes. I read through a couple of them, but I've slept a little bit since then, so you'll have to forgive me for that. But you can head over, just look up The Pit Stall, and on their Facebook page, and tell them you want to be entered in the contest for the drawing. They have drawings every month for this stuff, so they get a lot of really cool prizes. John, he outdoes himself, Wayne, trying to get those prizes, settled in, and the money and stuff for these races is just amazing how, guys come together for this and throw money out there, and pretty cool.
Guys, throw something my way if you got any extra.
Heck yeah, I could use a little bit. My bank account's getting a little low. Hey, Supernova. How you doing, buddy? Sorry, I forgot to mention Supernova there. Well, folks, give us a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV. We always really do appreciate the subscribers. We've been trying to get to that 10,000 subscriber mark so we can put on another big event. I was going to do it at 7,500, but I thought, I want to push for people to get 10,000 subscribers here at MaxSpeedTV, and we'll put on a huge event. I always give away a lot of money, not just to the drivers, but to people in chat. So you always have a chance to win some money. We throw some trivia questions out there, and it gives everybody a fair shot, and the first one that answers the trivia question correctly wins the money. And I've gave away a lot of money, so.
And when we get to 10,000 subscribers, we're going to give away 4 passes to the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
Ooh, awesome.
Family of 4.
There you go. That's an awesome gift right there, Wayne. Awesome gift. You are the man.
That's what my wallet says.
Well, there you go, folks. Chance to get some NASCAR Hall of Fame tickets for free for a family of 4. So let's get them subscribers up there to 10,000 subscribers.
My wallet says the man, the myth, the legend.
Well, everybody's still in the race. Everybody's still on the lead lap. Back of the field there, Joe Sanders is in last place. And these guys, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, he got an EOL sent back for, causing that wreck. But pace car lights are out, Rudy.
Yeah, get him going there, Wayne. Yeah, hit that subscribe button, folks. That would be really awesome. We appreciate that. You can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com. Every night we've got something going on here 7 nights a week. So always tune in. There's some great racing every night. And check out our Facebook page at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV.
Pace car is in. Thomas Gould is on the pole, and Donald Stewart's on the outside of the front row. It's a long way down to that start-finish line.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out, and we're off to the races. Wow, great race to the stripe there.
Yeah, Donald Stewart almost led that lap. He almost got by Thomas there. Great run. John Johnson, the league owner, sitting in third, second actually. So he's picked up a few positions. Great pit stops. Brandon Herndon's up here now, third place for him, coming from seventh. He pulls out to the outside, trying to get a run there, getting a little push from Donald Stewart. See if they can make a move there on that outside. That outside line really has not been too awful productive yet. But that doesn't mean that it won't turn out that way.
It'll get
Pondo.
going now. Pondo just jumped up on the outside.
Yeah, I see that. Well, I believe, yeah, Pondo and Brandon are working together. So those are two teammates working together.
Three wide back down in about the fifth or sixth row there.
I see that. Yeah, Daniel Holloway coming up through. Him and that is Sean Wilder working together. Three wide on the high side. And you want to see something really cool, man, look at this. This is what just gets your blood going right here watching this. He's right up against the wall. You can't get a whole lot closer to the wall than what Sean Wilder is right now. And he's got to deal with two rows of cars below him.
Got four cars on that outside lane where one just dropped back down the middle. Three of them up there.
Yep, J.R. Johnson back here, 15th place. He's trying to pick up more positions.
Just a leisurely cruise at 203 miles an hour through the corners.
Scott Bellum comes up to 7th. Wow, guys are, man, I'll tell you, you know, that's the thing that really gets me about this, Wayne, with the hot temperatures like that. Man, these guys are just sawing on that wheel trying to keep that car under control.
Back in the pack, that dirty air there, especially that middle row. The middle line seems to be having a lot of trouble holding it straight.
Yep, Jimmy Crow now in the middle here. Oh, man. Lots of wiggling going on. Chris Whitaker now up to 7th place after starting 10th. Looking good.
Yeah, probably can't push more than a lap or two. You have to drop back. I know Hondo's drop back, letting somebody else out front because they'll overheat in a hurry.
Yeah, Brandon Herndon. And Brandon leads that lap. And he's going to come down the hill in front of his teammate there, Pondo Co. Down the backstretch, Donald Stewart, high side. Donald's been pushing everybody else to the lead, but he wants to lead a lap now. Donald Sodusky right behind him, and Jimmy Crow. Looks like those three working. My God! Somebody just got freaking turned right there. Oh my gosh! Rick Greenaway, Sean Wilder's the one that actually got turned. Let's go back and take a look at that. That was horrendous what happened right there. Not exactly sure what happened, whether he hooked off of somebody else or they hooked him. But he just shot right across the racetrack and took out Rick Greenaway with him. So there's going to be a couple of resets being used there, Wayne. Oh,
Yep,
he got into the
some
outside wall.
Oh, he did. Yeah, the 91, then the two cars behind him tried to check up.
Oh my gosh. That kicked him right across the track. Yep. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the 30 came down and got into the side of the 151, I think it is.
Yeah. So boy, Sean Wilder went for a heck of a ride right there. And a few other guys too. Rick Greenaway, he got caught up in it. Len McNeese spun. So we've got a lot of guys that got caught up into that.
Mr. Crow, you can put that $100 bill back in your pocket, sir. It's safe.
Yep, it's safe. All right, caution number 2 on the track, folks. They'll be coming to pit road here. They've got about 9 laps on that tank of fuel.
And that is on lap 13, by the way.
Right. So yeah, Jimmy Crow just saved himself $100. So the $25 he won for the pole, he can keep that. But he does not have to shell out $100 for, unless they don't have any more cautions now. They can't have another caution. So he's still not safe yet.
I thought you said less than 2 or less.
2 or less.
Oh, okay.
2 or less. Well, this is the second one. So if they have one more caution, yep, Jimmy can keep that money in his pocket.
With only 13 laps in the books, I feel pretty safe for Jimmy.
Well, Brandon Herndon come out second, so let's see if we can get a word in with him. Brandon Herndon, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy, I got you.
Well, nice pit stop there. Got you out second. You've got the lead a couple of laps. How much better is the car out there in clean air?
A ton better. I don't know if it's more so the car's better or you have to worry about less people around you at the moment.
Well, yeah, that is a very true fact. But now, working your way up through from 7th, and you're in that dirty air. How much are you fighting that wheel? I gotta ask you. I mean, you guys got to be sawing on that wheel a lot.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just like you hear the guys talk about it on Sundays, man. It is a significant difference. You're definitely working that wheel in dirty air, playing with the aero, playing with the push, playing with the draft.
Well, you were up there with Pondo Co, your teammate. How was that working out? You guys worked together quite well.
Oh yeah, that's good. I've been running with Pondo for a while now, and
yep.
we work well together. We were able to navigate that, get us both up front, both led a couple laps. So
very good.
The plan is still in place. We'll see how it goes from here.
Absolutely. All right, Brandon. Well, good luck out there, buddy, and good to see you out there racing with the guys.
Hey, thanks, Rudy. Good to see you, man.
Yes, sir. 501. Go for it.
Oh yeah.
All right, part of the 501 team. Brandon Herndon, Pondo Co, and Chris Whitaker. Those 3 on the 501 team. They're missing David Anderson. He's in chat. Hey, Sarah, how you doing?
This is Memorial Day weekend. There is no Indy 500 on Sunday, but there is an Indy special that's going to be on one of the TV networks with some interviews from some of the drivers. But, Memorial Day's the day we are thankful for those who gave the ultimate price, who sacrificed their lives for our freedom.
Yes.
And that number's still growing. We're still losing soldiers all over the world. So
I know it.
Just remember those fallen soldiers on Memorial Day. And then, of course, 2:00 tomorrow on Fox, qualifying for the 600. And then 6 p.m. tomorrow night is the 600 from Charlotte Motor Speedway with no fans. So let's pack the TV network. Let's get another big 6 million people watching that race on Sunday night.
Well, don't forget, tomorrow afternoon, folks, we'll be live here with the Indy 500 from Newark. we've got that going on. That'll be about 1:30 Eastern. I think I go live. I got to double check on that, but it is on the channel here. But that'll be very interesting. Everybody, they love to watch the Nork Indy 500, Wayne. It's very popular league, very popular series. You know, when they run their Indy 500, a lot of people come out to watch. So if you're free tomorrow afternoon about 1:30 Eastern, tune in right here on MaxSpeedTV. It's going to be exciting. Man, a lot of racing tomorrow. A lot of racing. I can't wait to watch that Coca-Cola 600. I know it's going to be funny without the fans, but, you know, when they ran Darlington last week, that was kind of odd. You know, just nobody cheering the drivers on, and, you know, but we got to do what we got to do, you know.
Yep, it was so surreal when Harvey got out of the car and turned around, and the flag person was clapping for him.
Yeah.
Over at the wall. That was about it.
Yeah, he was the only one right there on the pit wall. So, well, we're still waiting on the lights to go out. I'm not sure why they didn't go out, but still waiting for them to go out. They should go out this time by. Kind of a little bit of a lengthy caution here, but takes a long time to go around 2.66 miles, Wayne.
Yeah, the Thursday night race at Darlington for the Xfinity cars was really fantastic. And the flagman in the flag stand paid a tribute to iRacing by waving the flag straight up and down, just like the starter does here in iRacing.
Oh,
So
yeah?
that was really cool. They had a restart, and the flagman just did the flag up and down instead of doing the traditional figure 8.
Yep.
And they said, NBC said that was a salute to the iRacing flagman.
Well, that's cool. That's really cool. Hey, DF Williams, how you doing? All right, folks, the third restart here. Let's get them going. Come down the backstretch now. Thomas Gould, I don't know. He could be a factor here tonight. These guys, I don't believe he may have run here before, but I don't remember. But he could be a factor here tonight and put some of these guys at rest of winning here tonight, winning a big amount of money here, $100 to the winner.
We got 25 cars still on the lead lap here, Rudy, and coming to take lap 17.
Yeah, Troy Radford's the only one that's a lap down. So if we have another caution, he should be able to get that way by. As long as he doesn't get involved in the wreck itself, he should be able to get that way by.
Looks like Bobby Summers' connection went bad. We've lost him.
Oh, yeah, he never even started the race. All right, folks, here we go. Pace car heads to pit road as we get ready to restart here, the third restart of this race for race number 5 here for the Pit Stall Premier Series. And again, thank you everybody that is tuning in right now. To get around the trioval here, they'll get the green flag here in just a second.
Green, green, green.
There it is. We're back underway here for race number 5. And boy, Brandon Herndon almost led that lap, but Thomas Gould beat him to the line. They all get up to speed here. They're just hit 4th gear as they got into turn 2 there. So they're getting back up to speed. Takes a little while to get these puppies up to speed. I'm glad that when they, I don't know if it was the last build or what it was, they finally put the speed back in these Gen 6 cars because they had taken a lot out of them. And now they can actually hit over 200 mile an hour again in the draft. That's amazing.
Yeah, they had taken 6 or 8 miles an hour away, and it's back, which is good.
Yep. Makes it a lot more exciting. Donald Sadusky to the lead. Drops it down in front of Thomas Gould. Not to be denied leading the lap. Donald Stewart, great driver. I know it says 19 on the car, folks, and I got 27, but I have custom numbers turned on. That's something that they'd come up with here a couple of builds ago. People can actually have custom numbers out there, but it does kind of play with the overlays a little bit. So my apologies for that. I mean, really not my fault, but, you know. And Thomas Gould comes back, and boy, what a big push here from Brandon Herndon. Holy smoke. Sadusky comes back. Hondo Co. sitting in third spot. And look at this. Look at Daniel Holloway, Candy Shack Motorsport, up here to the 6th place, coming from 16th. He's in that yin yang car. That's what he called it. I'm just saying what he said. Yin yang. Oh, Pondo. Wow, big wiggle there coming off of turn 4. Nick Reynolds up to 9th place after starting 15th. Jimmy Crow back into the top 10.
Well, the big mover right now is Anthony Poston from 22nd to 12th. Well, no, Timothy Tobridge, 21st to 8th.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Big mover. Well, it's looking pretty strong out here right now. These guys keep up the pace here. High side, the cat car pulls out on the high side there. That is Anthony Poston with a new paint job on that car. It's like, is that like the Cat Pontiac? Remember?
Ward Button's car.
Yeah, Ward Button.
Ward Button.
Cat Pontiac went pretty good today.
Got that state water heaters.
He was a good racer, though.
Oh, he was.
Whatever happened to him?
Oh, his son is racing, and he's working on his car, and Ward's doing a lot of conservation work with wildlife, and he's just having fun.
Well, nothing wrong with that. Chris Whitaker almost back into the top 10.
Keep an eye on these cars.
Yeah,
If we have a long green flag run and that fuel load gets light in that trial, they're going to get really squirrely.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Thomas Gould back to the lead. And down in front of Donald Sadusky.
Ooh, Donald's going to slide up to the top again.
Oh, man. Yep, he wants to go back to the lead. He comes up in front of Brandon Herndon. And then he comes back down the hill in front of Thomas Gould. Wow, those two swapping the lead up every lap, seems like.
Ooh, Pondo's kind of wiggling down there in third.
Well, let's ride along with old Pondo and see how it's going here for him. Riding on board with Pondo. And he comes up a little bump there. Donald Sadusky, Gould on the outside. And that's the thing. They don't want to leave that bottom open for Thomas to come down there in front of Donald Sadusky. So Pondo's staying right on his bumper. Well, Wayne, I think maybe we'll do a little crank it up here while they're running good. Probably shouldn't say that, but let's do a little crank it up. All right, we're back, folks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that as much as we did.
That'll make the hair stand up on your arms, Rudy.
Oh, man. We're 3 wide back here. It looks like Chris Whitaker goes to the high side, but he hasn't gotten anybody up there to work with him yet. He's looking for help.
He needs a
some
dancing
help.
partner. He's going to go backwards.
Well, Chris Whitaker's always the guy. He's not afraid to go 3 wide. He is not. Doesn't matter what track it is. And, but he's always looking for help. And he comes from the back a lot of times, picks and chooses his way up through the field. And when it comes down to getting the checkered flag, Chris Whitaker's going to be in there somewhere. Right now, Donald Sadusky and Pondo Co. working real well together. And I do not believe those two are teammates.
Wreck it. He turned him.
Yep, he got him, and no caution on that.
They're way down on the apron.
Yeah, let's go back and take a look at this one more time. Yeah, he just got bumper hooked there from Pondo. And no caution. Man, that hurts.
Thomas Gould went from first to worst.
All right. Just waiting for this to happen here, right in here somewhere. Oh, Gould got turned by Brandon Herndon. That's what happened.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that put both of them. Donald Sadusky hit the wall pretty hard here. Yeah, he definitely will need a reset. Oh, my gosh. And it looks like, yeah, he is on pit road now. So, but no caution. That's going to hurt. He will go a lap down. And Donald Stewart now with a little bit of a lead here over Brandon Herndon does lead his first lap of the race. And look at where Chris Whitaker's at. And he's done this by himself. Nobody's been up there helping him, Wayne. Just picking and choosing who he's getting a little side draft off of, I guess, and working out for him.
Well, he's got some help up top now.
Yeah,
Finally.
John Johnson jumps up there.
Oh, Rick. Oh, and Chris Whitaker's in it. Oh, car over the top of him.
There it is. Okay, well, Donald Stewart was the one that got turned or something there. Let's go back and check this out one more time. Well, good news for Donald Sadusky and them guys, because he'll get the wave by. Looks like Donald Sadusky will be the wave by car. But watching Donald Stewart right now, he's up here in the front. John Johnson goes to the high side. And I don't know exactly what happened here. He just come up the hill right in front of or that wasn't John Johnson. I'm sorry, my bad. Who the heck was that?
Donald Stewart.
Oh, that was Nick Reynolds. Yeah. And then Chris Whitaker gets into it. Oh my gosh, look at them all. We got cars flipping everywhere here.
The 171 did a barrel roll over the top of Chris Whitaker's car.
Yes, the 7-Eleven, you mean?
Yeah, 7-Eleven.
Yep. Man, I'm telling you, well, them guys are on pit road. So, well, these guys will be able to come to pit road now. It was getting really close to having to pit anyhow, Wayne.
Yep, they were pretty close.
And that's caution number 3, so Jimmy Crow will not have to shell out $100 for the winner. Marie's probably happy about that.
That is not designated shopping money, Marie.
No. Man. That was a weird view right there. What the heck?
7-Eleven got his pilot's wings on that one. Oh, Brandon overshot his pits and had to back up.
That's always hurt. That always hurts, man. Oh man. Get this off of pit road first.
Yeah,
It's gonna be Pondo Co.
Yeah, he's flying around there.
Yeah, I think he got off ahead of Rick Cadote. Or no, you know what? Rick pitted, got a new car. He just passed them guys, and Rick Cadote's going to be the leader on this.
Yes, he is. Wow.
Wow, nice.
Well, he was going to be on the tail end of the lead lap. Well, they were about to lap him in 3 or 4 more laps. So he probably, I was a fortunate yellow for him anyway.
Yeah. Well, let's get a word in with Sean Wilder and see what he's up to. Sean Wilder, you got a copy?
I do, Rudy. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing well, man. Well, you had a trip into the wall there once, but did you have to use a reset?
Yeah, I did. Unfortunately, the guys were saying there was some net code there, and I drugged the wall just enough to get back there into them. So it is what it is.
So you still got one in reserve, but we're not even at the halfway mark. And this is caution number 3. So my question is, how difficult is the car to handle out there with these hot temperatures?
Well, I tell you what, I was pushing Whitaker there on the high side, and I was paying attention to driving. I glanced down. I was 290. I'm lucky I didn't blow up there.
Man. Yeah, track temperature 113 degrees. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you can definitely feel it for sure. The car's a little squirrely up top, and you just don't get the momentum like you normally do. I'm sure that's because of the temperature, and we're slipping and sliding around there.
Right. Well, less wheel movement, I think, is probably a key factor here tonight, because the least amount of wheel you put into that, the better of a chance you got of not kicking that back end around, so.
Yeah, 10-4, that's for sure, Rudy. And yeah, you know the level of these drivers too. It's hard to pass anyhow with these guys. So
yeah,
I thought I ran out of luck early on there, but I was able to hook up with Whitaker on that last run there, and I think luck was on my side because I saw him wadding them up in my mirror.
Yeah, man, oh man. All right, well, Sean, good luck out there, brother. You're gonna need it.
Yes, sir. Good to have you back broadcasting for us, Rudy, and enjoy the show, buddy.
Thank you, sir, and the best to you. All right. So he will be restarting in behind Pondo Co. on this restart. And those two are not teammates, but that doesn't mean they won't work together, right, Wayne?
Oh yeah. You go with the fastest guy around you. Your teammates are close.
Yeah. No, he said if there was 2 or less, Marie, he said 2 or less cautions. So this is caution number 3. Yeah, 2 or less caution. That's what John told me. Unless Jimmy's got something else in mind, I'm not sure, but John told me 2 or less cautions, he would give $100 for the winner.
If there's 5 or more, it goes to Rudy.
Yeah. I like that, Wayne. You and I'll split it. How's that? No. I wouldn't do that to my buddy Jimmy. Well, again, folks, lots of money on the line here if you're just tuning in. $100 to the winner, $35 to second, $25 to third, $25 to the pole sitter, which was Jimmy Crow. So he's already won $25, Wayne. $45 to the guy out there with the least amount of incidents in the race. $20 to a random driver on the lead lap. And we are past the amount that Jimmy said he would give an extra 100 to the winner if they had 2 or less cautions. But we've already passed that. So Jimmy saves himself $100 tonight. Well, Wayne, lights are out. We're going back green.
Yes, and we are going to take green on lap 34.
Yeah.
Not quite halfway yet.
And we've got still got 25 on the lead lap. Troy Radford. There is a Ray Radford, by the way, too. But Troy Radford still has not got that lap back, Wayne. And I'm sure that he's probably not happy about that, but he was just not in the right place to get that lap back. The one that was Donald Sadusky. So Donald is back on the lead lap at the tail end in 24th place.
And Pondo Co. is on the pole for the restart with Brandon Herndon on the outside. By the way, iRacing fans, the F-150 pickup truck comes back next month.
Yeah, I seen that, Wayne. That's awesome. I got a league that's going to be starting up here as soon as we get the 87 card. And they're going to be running the throwback 87, a whole season of them. So I can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome to see those cars on the track.
You know, it's been several years ago Ford was here, and then when Toyota came in, Ford didn't want to pay the $100,000 to be back on iRacing, so they bailed.
Yep.
Had Chevy and Toyotas. Now Ford's felt the pressure, I think, to come back.
Oh yeah. All right, pace cars in, folks. Heading down pit road. Hondo Co. waiting on that green flag. They got to come around the tri-oval here for the restart, and we're going to get back underway here with restarting on lap 34. So we're still not halfway, Wayne, but we'll be at halfway here in about another 3-4 laps.
Green, green, green.
And there's a green back underway here for race number 7 for the Pitstall Premier Series. Wow, looks like Brandon led that lap. Sean Wilder sitting in 4th place right now. Anthony Poston up to 5th after starting 22nd. Looks like it kind of looks to me like him and Chris Whitaker might be working together. Chris Whitaker is actually part of the 501 team there with Pondo Co. and Brandon Herndon. But like I said, these guys will work with anybody out there for a while, you know, until we get down close to the end of the race. And then it's anybody's game. John Johnson. Is he going to lead his first lap of the race? Big push here from Todd Poston. And he does. He drops it to the bottom. That leaves the upper line open for Todd Poston to get there. Couple of great pushers right there. Todd Poston and Chris Whitaker. Yeah, great pushers. Todd Poston, a little bit of a lead there, does take over the lead, but he has not come down the hill yet. He may or may not come down there. Doesn't look like he's going to have the room now. But he was trying to lead his first lap of the race. Now, if Whitaker can get him up there, he may make that happen. If not, John Johnson's going to lead another lap.
205 miles an hour at the stripe. Woo.
Yeah, and that's something. That's amazing. I love to see that. Daniel Holloway comes up to the high side. How about Len McNeese coming from 20th to 8th? Good job for Len in the Western Auto Chevrolet.
Well, 5 or 6 cars that didn't really get caught up to the pack, and they're dropping back. That lead pack's pulling away from them, so they're a little squirrely in the front pack there.
Oh man, I guess. Yeah, a little bit of weaving. It's just so hard, Wayne. You know, you've been on these tracks many, many times, and it's just so hard to hold that line steady, you know, especially in dirty air.
It's like wakeboarding behind a boat. There's a wake coming off the left side of the car and the right side of the car. And if you get to the inside a little bit, it kind of buffets you back. And then the cars on the outside are making the air even more turbulent. So it's, you kind of get sucked up to the high side and you really don't want to sometimes.
Oh, Maurice said he changed it to 3 cautions. Okay. Well, I wasn't informed of that, Marie, but thank you for letting me know. So they cannot have any more cautions then. 1 more caution and Jimmy Crow does not have to pay out that extra $100. And Anthony Poston, not to be denied, leading the lap, does drop it down in front of John Johnson. Leaves the upper line there to Chris Whitaker. It looks like Anthony is going to lead his first lap. He does. Not by a whole lot, though. Len McNeese high side. They're 3 wide back here. He's not afraid. There's another guy that's not afraid to go to 3 wide if needed. And he does drop it back down to the bottom now in front of Donald Stewart. Donald is back up to 11th place. Great job for him. Go back and check on Douglas Wysocki. Douglas at the tail end of this lead pack right now. And it looks like he may be just kind of struggling to hang on to that lead pack right now because there's nobody behind him. The next car back 3 seconds with Donald Sadusky, and he's really not helping in the draft any. Him and Nick Reynolds back there running together. That must be the lap car of Troy Radford that's in between them, yeah. But Troy not being able to catch the draft either. Looking pretty good right now, Wayne.
Well, I think they're settled into a rhythm and just going to maybe run some green flag laps here. I'd like to see a green flag pit stop.
Sure. Yeah, that would be awesome. Well, they're about maybe 5, probably a little bit more now, about 8 laps away from that. 8 to 10 laps. They should be, they'll have to come to pit road for fuel.
Joe Sanders has left.
Yep. And they still won't be able to make it from there to the end, so they will have to stop at least 1 more time after that for a splash of gas to make it. They do have 1 green-white checker here tonight. Holloway was trying that outside, him and Len McNeese, but they're really not that tight together right there if you watch these guys. Len trying to stay with Daniel, but he's really not right up on that bumper. And rightfully so, because when you get up on that bumper, we know what happens there, Wayne. Boy, that makes that car run really super hot. Oh, and Len just got into the wall. Oh, man. Oh, he lost the momentum. Yep. He just lost all that momentum. Rick Greenaway is 16.
Yeah. 16, 17 cars in the lead lap, of course. Back there dropping off. Lynn's dropping back a little bit after.
Yep.
Wearing out a little sheet metal.
Yeah, I think it just knocked the momentum out of it. He'll have to stay there until either he finally gets enough draft to catch up or somebody comes up behind him. That next group here led by Nick Reynolds. Those guys are working on it. They're right in line. But they are about 3.6 seconds behind Len McNeese now. So they can't feel the draft yet. Oh, Sadusky goes way high here. Must have got a little hot there from pushing Nick Reynolds. Needed air in that radiator.
Yep, Lynn's about 2 seconds back from that lead pack. So he's in danger of losing their draft.
Yeah, he has pretty much lost it. Yeah, he cannot feel the draft. And that's a shame, and it could be, we know that these cars are so easily, with you get the least amount of damage on them, it really knocks the aerodynamics out of these cars.
Yeah, he's running 196 and they're running 205, so he's
Yeah.
lost that air.
Yep. He'll fall back and get picked up there from Nick Reynolds. And, you know, that's really not a bad place for them guys to be. I'm going to say that, you know, running, you know, 4 to 6 seconds behind this lead pack, because it gives them plenty of time to check up if something happens up here in the front. But the way, what I'm looking at here, this pack right now, the way they're kind of settled in, everybody's being a little extra careful out there right now. They know that they've got to keep them cars clean to make it to the end. Some of them only have 1 reset left. There may be even a couple out there that have no resets left, so they'll be tiptoeing around here.
Well, from the leader to 17th is 9/10 of 1 second.
Yep. That's pretty amazing. Thomas Gould there, we were worried about him after getting hooked there and hitting that inside wall. He's back up into the 14th position. He's led 14 laps here tonight, too. So he could be a factor before this is over. A lot of guys, I think, are just kind of being patient right now just because they want to get through a pit stop here, which they should be thinking about pit stops here in the next 3 to 5 laps. Might even see some peel off a little early. You never know. But they will have to make one more pit stop after this. If they stop now, they'll still have to stop one more time. This is one heck of a pack of cars up here in the lead wing.
Yeah, it is. There's overall pack slowed down a little bit. They're 200, 201 in the corner there. 199 coming out.
Donald Bennett into 12th. He started 18th today. Scott Bellum, 13th. Guys looking good. J.R. Johnson up into 11th now after starting 14th. How about Rick Cadotte? Now, Rick Cadotte, he started 5th, went back, way back in the field. And matter of fact, I think he was a lap down at one point. And he's got himself back up in, well, he was inside the top 10 there for a minute. He's the one that flipped on that one wreck, remember?
Yeah, upside down.
Yeah, he was hurting pretty bad. So.
He was airborne.
Brandon Herndon in control right now, leading 11 laps so far.
Yep, 17 cars in that lead pack, and they're pretty much sticking together there.
He's got a good pusher there, Todd Poston right behind him there from NSRA. Chris Whitaker kind of hoping to try to get a run there on the outside, but Pondo, not too many takers on the high side right now, and I think it's what these guys are thinking about right now is actually because they are going to be coming to pit road here, so they're getting lined up here single file. Joe Sanders said his wheel's acting up. That's why he was out of the race. Dang. I hope you get that fixed, Joe. Good racer. We'd like to see you out there on the track, so.
As long as your daughter didn't come in and unplug it.
Yeah, or your dog chew the wire in two or something, you know?
It was funny during the cup race the other night. Denny Hamlin's daughter says, "Daddy, I can't stop this one with the remote," or something like that.
Yeah, I'm sure he had that switched out in a hurry, so she couldn't do that again. Yeah, that was funny.
He was in the real race car and won the race, so he showed them.
Yep. Jimmy Crow bringing the tide ride in tonight. Good stuff right here. Oh, wow, 7-Eleven way out of shape there. Rick Cadotte almost wrecked it, but he did save it. Oh, he might be, yeah, he's spitting and sputtering. These guys they're about out of gas here. Oh, no, please. Oh, okay.
Look at the gaggle. Oh, they're spinning at the entrance. Couple of cars.
Yeah, I
running
see
around
that. Oh my gosh. They got it sorted out though. But bad news for Donald Bennett. He stayed out by himself, Wayne. That's not a good thing. And now, if he can make it back to pit road, he might not have got the memo that they were pitting.
Well, Brandon Herndon's the first one off pit road.
Yes, sir.
Took left side tires and tank of fuel. That's Sunoco racing gas.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm sure Donald Bennett's going to come to pit road now because there's no way he can stay out there very much longer. Yeah, he's coming in now because you don't want to run out of gas on the backstretch. Oh, man. You'll never make it back to pit road.
He's out.
Man.
He is coasting down pit road.
Yep. Well, you know, they still got to pit one more time, but these guys have stayed out here. They stayed out long enough on that last fuel run to ensure that if they do pit one more time, they've got enough to make it through that one green white checker if they need it coming down to the end. But boy, this really spread the field out. Really spread the field out. John Johnson, these guys back.
Donald took fuel only, no tires, so he.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, they're pretty quick.
He's back off of pit road here, 10th place for Donald. That's a good run for Donald today. Jimmy Crow a little off the pace. They need to catch up where they can feel the draft off that front group. And that front group's going to start getting bigger again because look at them coming up behind Brandon Herndon and Todd Poston right now. Here comes Sean Wilder into the picture.
Yeah, Donald Bennett still has the lead, but the big pack is coming.
Here they go. Sean Wilder to the high side. Him and Daniel Holloway looking to try to get that win. Sean has not led a lap yet today, and that may change right now. Look at that run him and Daniel Holloway got. Wow, almost enough for both of them to clear Brandon Herndon. And that upper line's starting to grow, Wayne. Scott Bellum's up there with these guys. This is the closest he's been to the front today. And Sean Wilder did lead his first lap of the race, and they're going to go 3 wide for the lead. Holloway, high side. And they're coming up on lap traffic. They're going to have to go 4 wide, Wayne. Holy smokes, they got it, and they did it.
Wow, off the exit of 2, not a lot of room.
Well, I'll tell you what, you can do it here at Talladega, but it's a lot more difficult at Daytona.
Yeah, the pucker factor goes up a little bit.
Yeah, just a little. Yep. 4 or 5 degrees. Well, again, thank you for everybody tuning in tonight, folks. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. We'd really appreciate it if you guys would subscribe because we want to put on another big event here that not just the drivers can win some money, but the people in chat. I know Wayne, he's gave away a lot of stuff in chat, in the past here. Maybe we'll get to that, but he is giving away 4 tickets to the NASCAR Hall of Fame if we can get to 10,000 subscribers. So get everybody your friends and family and neighbors and everybody in here to hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate that very much. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video and check out our website for our full broadcast schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Well, Wayne, coming to 20 to go next time by, and they got to make one more pit stop.
Yep, one more stop. And we've
Obviously,
had, 3 cautions?
Take a look here. Yep, 3 cautions. So Marie said that Jimmy changed it to 3, so
Yeah, so money's
we're-
still in play.
Caution.
there you go.
Oh, no!
Oh, there it is. Just as we said it, it's no longer in play. Okay, let's see. Okay, Doug Wysocki, I'm seeing that car is totally destroyed. Let's go see what happened here. Oh, man. Yep, there went that $100. Jimmy, don't have to pay it out now. Oh, man, there's a lot of weaving going on back here. Pondo Co. Looks like Pondo comes down, makes contact with Doug Wysocki.
Yes, he did. The 9 car came down and got the
oh.
34. Oh,
And the 7-Eleven got caught up into that again. Rick Cadote.
and they were back in the second pack back there.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Well, the good thing about it, which there ain't a whole lot of good things about it, but the good thing about it is that'll get the field caught back up together again. And I think if mathematically, wow, I don't know.
They're going to be at least 2 to 3 laps short.
Well, with the cautions will help them. If they pitted here, that would, well, yeah, I don't, well, like Sean Wilder's coming. They're coming in. They're going to try to push it here right now. To get the top off this fuel, I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see a fuel only stop here for most of them. Top that tank off and make sure that you can make it the rest of the way. It would be real close. The only thing that's really going to help them is the caution lap.
Sean took right side tires. And he's going to get beat off that road by somebody who took gas only.
All right, well, I'm going to get a word in here with Jimmy Crow. Jimmy, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Mr. Rudy. Hope y'all are doing great in the booth tonight.
Oh, we are. Well, you just saved yourself $100 there, buddy, because it went to caution number 4.
I wasn't hoping for cautions. It's been a really good race.
Yeah. Yeah, John told me 2 or less, and then Marie said in chat 3 or less. You changed it. So, but we're on caution number 4, so you just saved yourself $100. But you did win $25 tonight for taking the pole.
Awesome. All that practice has paid off.
I bet you, man. And thanks to old Mr. LG Whaley, right?
Oh, yes, sir. You know that for sure.
Yes, sir. That man's taught a lot of people in iRacing how to turn laps at these super speedways, man. But, okay, so now you got yourself back into the top 10. Have you got anybody that can help you get up there to the front and possibly win this tonight, Jimmy?
If Donald Stewart ain't got too much damage, we're going to try and make it to the front. I really just been trying to stay on this bottom lane just so I don't get stuck up top and run out of fuel.
Yeah. Well, now, let me ask you this. Talking about fuel, do you think you have enough to make it from here to the end, or you think you're going to have to stop for a splash?
I don't know. I'm torn. I'm tempted to top off right here and try and save me a couple laps and then try and get to the front. But a lot of good drivers in here, so kind of hate being in the back.
Yeah, really.
Little bit of laps to go, so it's tough.
Well, the thing of it is if you would have to stop, everybody's going to have to stop because you're all the same out here right now.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of people didn't top off.
Yeah. So, all right, Jimmy. Well, good. Congratulations on winning the $25 for the pole. Good luck out there. Hopefully, you'll get to that $100 winner.
Yeah, hey, I'm trying. Normally, I average start, first or third, and then I finish about 20th. So I'm trying to fix that and have a good finish. And I appreciate the Johnson brothers and Sean, all them putting this on, and enjoy getting the race with them, and appreciate y'all broadcasting and like always, appreciate them veterans and them active military. So give them a shout out as well.
Absolutely. And I hope you have a great Memorial Day weekend and think about our vets out there, man. So, all right. Good luck there, Jimmy.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Rudy and Mr. Wayne.
See you, Rudy. See you, Jimmy.
Jimmy. Yep.
See you, Rudy. See you, Jimmy.
Yeah. See you. See you, Wayne.
Good night, John boy.
Yep. Oh my gosh. All right, well,
Ritz in the pits, he had some damage and did not have another quick fix, so he's getting a little sheet metal work done on the left rear there. It was pretty bent up.
Well, one we haven't talked about tonight, PJ Reed. PJ started 13th, and now he finds himself back in 19th. So he's got some serious work to get up there. I do not know if he has a teammate he's working with or not, but you know, it looks like the teammates are what's really doing well out here tonight. The team effort. You got the 501 team, Imperial Motorsports, Falcon Motorsports, Checkered Flag Motorsports, JDS Motorsports, JRJ Motorsports. We got, man, a lot of them here. And of course the NSRA group. A lot of them.
Looks like 3 cars stayed out to try to get the wave around.
Yeah, good deal. Yeah, Kay Green, Troy Radford, finally going to get back on the lead lap. Awesome. And Rick Greenaway. So, you know, we're still not quite sure whether the field will have to come down. Now, if
The
there's
lights
another
are out on the pace car. And
if there's another caution, then that will help these guys to ensure that they could make it the rest of the way. Now, having enough to make it one green, white, checkered if they need them, that remains to be seen.
well, they're going to take the green flag on 60, so that's 16 laps.
Yep.
That is borderline.
Well, get them going there, Wayne.
Brandon Herndon starting first, Sean Wilder second, John Johnson third, Scott Bellum fourth, Anthony Poston fifth, and Chris Whitaker is starting sixth on what should be or might be the last restart of this race.
Possibly. I'm surprised somebody out here isn't, like, you know, shutting it off and, you know, shutting the engine off. They're all, you know, and coasting, trying to save fuel, because under these caution laps, you can save a lot of fuel.
Well, you can put it in 4th gear too and just kind of cruise around.
That's what I do. Hey, Doug Johnson. How you doing, Doug? Been a little sick. Oh, man, well, hope you get the feeling better.
Pace car is in, Rudy. They're getting antsy, man. They want that green rag to drop.
Green, green, green.
Green is out. Here we go. Drag race to the line. Looks like Mr. Herndon got it. Big push on the outside.
Oh, yeah. And this is when it's going to really start heating up now, folks. This is what they've been out here racing for the last, 60 laps. This is what it's all come down to. Sean Wilder drops it to the bottom. That leaves the high side open for Scott Bellum. Bellum, this is the closest he's been to the front. Been hanging in about the top 15 here most of the race, but he's finding himself up here in second spot now, looking to maybe capture a win. He's got a lot of tough customers he's going to have to go through to get that win, though, let me tell you. Holloway, high side. Up there with Donald Sadusky. Tide ride on the bottom there. Jimmy did pick up a couple positions there after that restart. He up to ninth. Oh, we got a caution.
Another yellow.
Oh, PJ Reed. We were just talking about PJ. And not just him. There's a few others that got caught up into that as well. Troy Radford was caught up in it. He's back here in the pack. Now the question is can they make it from here on fuel without stopping? It's kind of going to give them a little bit more of an idea now. And it looks like, they're just, bumper hook there on the number 54 of Nick Reynolds. Nick Reynolds gets turned into the wall. And PJ Reed down across the track. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Boy,
Nick Reynolds.
Yeah, several cars hard into the wall.
Oh my gosh, I guess so. Troy Radford again caught up in it. Wow, Rick Cadote looks like he missed most of that. Oh my gosh. And Rick Greenaway, another one caught up in it. Wow, he's been in a couple accidents here tonight, so he may be running short on quick fixes. Now you better be careful there, Sean. You don't want to come to pit road being ahead of the pace car. Oh boy, if he's going to come in or not.
Get the bear bond out.
Yeah, he'd get a black flag right there if he came to pit road being ahead of the pace car. Yeah, I didn't think some of these guys would come to pit road. I really did.
I think the guys in the back are all coming, looks like.
Yeah. Well, guy that I haven't talked to in like forever, Doug Wysocki, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Doug, man, where do you go to from here?
Survival, brother. Trying. That's all I can do.
Yeah. Now, do you have any resets left?
I have one.
Wow. Well, that's great. You always want to keep one in the bank, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, it's been pretty tough out there for a few guys. I got to say, man, and what we're seeing is that dreaded bumper hook. Nobody likes to see that dreaded bumper hook.
Oh, I know that. And some of them are pushing in the corners too. We can't do that either. So, I mean, it's been a pretty decent race so far. So hopefully we can get this back going and stay green the rest of the way.
Yeah, at least get yourself up into the money, you know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, paying out the, 3 spots here tonight, first, second, and third, $100 to the winner, and 35 to second, 25 to third,
Yeah.
and money to the pole sitter, money to the guy with the least amounts of incidents out there. There's a lot of money on the line here tonight. So, our experience, and you can ask Wayne about this, our experience with when you put money on the line, sometimes it kind of turns the race into a
yes.
Maybe you understand what I'm trying to say here.
Yep.
The guys will run over their grandmother for a $5 bill.
Yep. I would say if you're the leader of this one and it's coming down to it, I don't know if that's where you want to be.
Right. You got that right.
And it shouldn't be that way, but that's the way it is when you throw money at it.
Yep. Guys will bumper hook you just to get that money, So I hope that doesn't happen tonight. These guys have been racing together for a long time, Doug, and some of them. You've raced with a lot of them. These guys have been racing, and they've been friends, and that really does kind of make a difference when you're racing with your friends out there. Nobody gets angry about stuff like that. They might get a little upset or something if they got a bumper hook, but You know, I don't believe I would see most of these guys out here bumper hook somebody just for that $100.
Nah, that's a
you
good
know?
group of guys. I would say most of us, like you said, most of us race together in other leagues and stuff. So
Right.
yeah, you probably won't have it. I mean, things happen at restrictor plate tracks. So
Yep. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let you go, Doug. Good
all
luck
right, I
out
got
there,
it.
man.
I got one quick thing I need to put out there. Happy
Yes.
birthday to Hannah Medford.
Oh.
Brandon Medford, one of our teammates at Falcon Motorsports. It's her birthday today, so we wanted to say happy birthday to her. And
Oh,
Tyler,
very good.
our team owner over there at his office at the 911 in High Point, North Carolina, he's watching. Hey, Tyler.
Very good. Well, happy birthday and hello, Tyler. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen him in chat or not, but we'll keep an eye out for him.
All
okay.
right, thanks, guys.
All right. Good luck, Doug.
Thank you.
Well, what's your thoughts here, Wayne?
Katie, bar the door.
These guys are, you know, they stayed out banking on these cautions here to save enough fuel to make it to the end. Even if they stayed green the rest of the way right now, it's going to be still going to be close on fuel.
Yeah, this gonna. Oh, and if it goes green, white, checker, then they are in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see some guys come to pit road and top off, I'm sure.
I'd like to be in third or fourth so I can at least get a little bit of draft. Those the two cars out front are going to be using the most fuel, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're the guys that are pulling the field around here. They do use a lot more fuel. So, well, let's see. We're still waiting on the caution lights to go out, so we probably are going to be down to 10 to go when we get the green here, Wayne. That's what it's looking like.
Yeah,
Maybe nine, but I think it's going to be 10. John Wilder, Brandon Herndon, Scott Bellum, Chris Whitaker, John Johnson, Daniel Holloway, Anthony Poston, Donald Sadusky, Jimmy Crow, and J.R. Johnson. J.R. just finally broke into the top 10. That's the closest we've seen him to the front today. But he's been kind of taking it easy here, but I think he did get caught up in a couple of wrecks. Like I said, some of these guys are on their final quick fix or reset. So they're going to be really kind of taking it easy. Or maybe they're just going to say, you know what? I'm going for the gusto here.
lights are out, 10 to go.
You know, taking that chance and just pushing it. And if they get wrecked out, they get wrecked out, you know, but you got to go for the gusto right now. There's no holding anything back. If you're saving your car or saving anything, man, you're in the wrong place. These guys, they got to go right now. Time to go. Got to take that chance. Hey, Columbus did. Right?
That's right.
He took a chance.
And his boat didn't fall off the end of the world either.
No. But he thought he was crazy. No guts, no green stamp. I know there's probably a lot of people in chat don't even know what green stamps are. You remember them, don't you, Wayne?
Oh, yes. Had a green stamp store down here on Lawrence Road in Greenville. Used to go to redeem them.
Oh, yeah. They used to give away some pretty good stuff, too.
Well, they had a lot of
Blankets and-
kitchen appliances and stuff.
Yeah. Dishes.
I
and-
got my mother her first handheld mixer at the green stamp store
Wow.
in Greenville, South Carolina.
Yep. Might not have been the top quality stuff, but was still pretty good stuff, you know?
No, they had name brand products. It was good stuff. All right, get them going there, Rudy.
All right, man. Sean Wilder ready to hit the loud pedal. Pace car heads to pit road. could be the final restart here, folks. We may see some guys run short on fuel. This could come down to a fuel mileage race here, Wayne.
Green flag, green flag.
And there's the green flag. We're back underway here for race number 5. Holy smokes, good start by these guys in the front.
Good start by the guys in the back. Everybody's stayed right up with the pack.
And next month, folks, they go to Homestead. That'll be a good race. Homestead always puts on a good show, you know. I'm telling you what, Sean Wilder, he is ready for this. He's ready for victory lane. Long as something doesn't happen there and he gets bumper hooked, he's got Scott Bellum like right there on that bumper, man. I'm telling you, he is staying right there close to him.
Woo, 3 wide back there. Hey, wrecking in the back, wrecking in the back.
Uh-oh. Well, there's the caution, and yep. Well, it looks like Ray Radford again caught up into that. Let's go see what happened to Ray. Boy, he just cannot. Between him and Troy, they can't get a break, man. Them Radfords can't get a break. I'm thinking it might have been a bumper hook here, Wayne. You know, I can't remember the last time that I've seen a Ray, well, been a while anyhow, that I've seen so many bumper hooks. They are 3 wide. Yeah, a little tap there right there is what got him. Wow, man. And that was Doug Wysocki that got into the back of him and spun him. Also collected the 97 there of Thomas Gould. Thomas, after leading 14 laps today, he is not doing well here right now. Man,
Yeah,
he mowed every bit of that front stretch grass.
We talked to the driver of that 08 car earlier. He came up and just touched the left rear corner of the 10 and spun him.
Yep. Well, I wonder if Ray Radford, yeah, Ray's in here. Let's, I don't know if he is going to come to pit road to get it checked out, but let's see what he says here. Ray Radford, you got a copy? Are you there?
I don't know how to answer this person because my mic is whatever.
Oh, well, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm here. How you doing?
Okay. Well, man, that dreaded bumper hook, Ray. Man, oh man, we just can't seem to get away from that dreaded bumper hook, can we?
No, it's all good. Things happen like that.
Yeah, when you guys are racing, you know, like when we get down to 10 to go like this, it's you know, it's go time. So yeah, the guys are pushing the daylights out of them. So did you have a reset?
Yeah, I had 2 of them. I hadn't used one of them yet.
Oh,
yeah.
awesome. Awesome. Well, so then you still got a shot to get up there and win this then.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank UPMC Medical for all they do and, you know, the cancer research they do and everything they have. And I'd like to thank my son, Troy Radford, also.
Very good. Very good. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys are, you know, you're in the back of the field, but hey, Troy's working his way up. He's up to 15th, but you got a lot of work to do now.
I do, and it's all good. I'm having a lot of fun.
That's what it's all about, brother. All right. Well, thanks for talking with us there, Ray. Good luck out there for the rest of the race.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, sir. All right. So he's going to be starting back in 22nd place. Wayne, man, he's got a lot of hard work to do.
Yep. Well, if you're going to get hooked by somebody, get hooked by the beer brewery.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Doug Wysocki did. Ray kind of drifted up a little bit, and when he come back down, there was the front end of Doug Wysocki's car. So
had 3 cars wide and 2 lanes. It got a little snug.
Yep. Things happen when you get like that, you know. But JDS Motorsports looking mighty strong out here tonight. I'm thinking maybe we might see Sean Wilder pull out a victory here tonight. It's hard to say, and it's like Doug said earlier, the guy in the front like this, you don't want to be that guy right there. Because, man, everybody wants that position from you, and they'll do whatever it takes. Some of them, I shouldn't say
I
that.
think I see a Target logo on the back of his car.
Yeah, let me take a look. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's a big Target. Yep.
The big bullseye back there.
Yeah, it says Ford. That's a Target.
I don't know if you heard, the first ARCA race to resume racing is going to be at Talladega.
Oh, my.
When they get cranked back up. The ARCA car's first race back will be Talladega.
Oh, that'll be awesome. That will be awesome. Those cars are awesome on Talladega. Well, again, folks, thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it so much. Good to see everybody in chat there. Joe Sanders not having an exceptional day here today. Doug, good to see you. One Angry Soldier Gaming, very cool. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, man. Let's get it up to 10,000 subscribers. We need everybody in chat right now to hit that subscribe button, man. That just get your neighbors and friends and family and everybody in here to subscribe. We're going to put on a big money race when we get to 10,000 subscribers. It'll be money for people in chat, and Wayne's giving away 4 tickets to the NASCAR Hall of Fame if we can get to that 10,000 subscribers. So you don't want to miss a chance to go there, because it's awesome, isn't it, Wayne, just to go through that place?
It's fantastic. They just installed 42 hand sanitizer stations to keep you safe.
There you go. Very good. Wayne used to be one of the tour guides there. Up until what, last year?
Yeah, I still do some private tours there and stuff, but yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Wayne's giving away 4 tickets to that. So, and they're good for what, a year, or are they good for lifetime?
Well, they have an expiration date of a year, but if they're expired, they'll still take them.
Okay, very good. So
all you gotta do is say Wayne gave them to me, and they're good forever.
Yeah. That'll be fun. All right, they should get the one to go here. We've still got 24 guys out there, and all 24 of them are on the lead lap right now. That's pretty awesome. Nick Reynolds, Joe Sanders are the only 2 that are out of the race. So this isn't bad that we've only lost 2 drivers. Pretty amazing. And this is caution number 6. And that's not to say that we've seen the last caution, though. We know how these things go.
A public service announcement. Jessica Bell is the membership coordinator manager for the Hall of Fame. And today she gave birth to Carter Eugene Bell, 6 pounds, 3.8 ounces, 20.25 inches long. Their first son. So she's excited.
Oh, Christopher Bell's him and his wife? Is that who you said?
No, Robbie Bell and Jessica Bell. Jessica works at the Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard you say Christopher Bell. I was like, okay, I was correlating to that. But okay, Robbie Bell. All right, different Bell.
And the baby's name is Carter Eugene Bell.
Oh, man. All right, folks, help us get to that 10,000 subscriber mark, please. Get everybody you know in there. Give them a call or text them or shoot them a message on Facebook or something. Tell them to get in here and hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up on the video. We'd surely appreciate that. And that'll help us put on that big money race at 10,000 subscribers, and Wayne giving away.
Yeah, and that's any night of the week that MaxSpeedTV is broadcasted. You can watch the races and click on there, subscribe.
That's right. We always like to see them subscribers, man. It means a lot to us, and it helps us get to that big money race that we can give away the money and those tickets to the NASCAR Hall of Fame. That would be really awesome. So help us get there, folks. We'd appreciate it. Okay, lights should be going out here. And have 5 to go. So it'll be a 4-lap shootout, I do believe. Yep, 4-lap shootout.
Yep.
So we're not going to use the green, white checkered yet, Wayne. We still got that in the bank.
And this should make it okay on gas.
Yep.
I calculated there should be good to the end of 75 and possibly even the green, white checker.
Yeah. And you know guys are going to take that chance. If we do get into another caution situation, the guys are not going to stop. They do not want to give up that track position. Track position here at a super speedway is so valuable. And, you don't want to give up a second or a third or fourth place finish, or position just to go to pit road. And you're going to then that makes you start at the back of the field. So I doubt we're going to see anybody come to pit road. Maybe somebody in the back might just stop and put 5 gallon in it or something just to make sure, and in hope for, somebody to run out of gas and they can make their way up through. But, well, Wayne, this could be the final restart, so I'll let you get them started. It could be, if they can make it to 4 laps.
Yep. Top 4, Sean Wilder, Brandon Herndon, Scott Bellum, and Chris Whitaker. John Johnson and Daniel Holloway start 5th and 6th. Somebody's going to take home some money.
Yes, sir. $100 to the winner tonight. 35 to second, 25 to third. Jimmy Crow already won $25 for sitting on the pole here tonight. $45 to the guy that has the least amount of incidents, and $20 to a random driver that's on the lead lap. And right now, all the drivers are on the lead lap.
Pace car is in. Going through that long travel, waiting on that green flag to drop. They're easing in the throttle. Green is out. Here we go, folks. 4-lap shootout.
I'll tell you when, I think Sean Wilder is going to be tough to beat, but if anybody can do it, Brandon Herndon can. And, man, he is getting some good push in there by Chris Whitaker. Chris Whitaker, probably one of the best pushers in the business. I'd put him right alongside Chris Akers. Chris Akers is, wow, by far the best that I know of at pushing. And,
yep,
boy, look at this big push by him. And both of them come down the hill.
The bottom
Very
row
nice.
got separated a little bit and didn't get going good. That's what happened. The outside row
Yep.
picked up 2 more cars and they were off.
Todd Poston high side working with Daniel Holloway. Oh boy, coming to 3 to go this time by. If a caution comes out now, folks, we will go into green, white, checkered. But if they can make it to the white flag, we won't have to worry about that. Sean Wilder got shuffled out real quick, back to 4th. Side draft in there by Daniel Holloway. Boy, the field's really gotten separated. They're just leaving it up to about the top 6 or 8 cars here to battle this out for the end. How did that field get spread out so much?
I don't know. The Caterpillar car hooked the yellow line and almost lost it.
Man, Brandon Herndon, Todd Poston. He drops it down in front of Brandon Herndon. Holloway high side, working with Pondo Co. Things can change so quickly here. I know we always say it, and you guys are probably tired of hearing it, but boy, you can go from 0 to hero or hero to 0 in 1 lap.
Whoa, 3 wide, 3 wide. Look out, folks.
Yep, Brandon Herndon again with a push from Daniel Holloway. Drops it back down to the bottom in front of Todd Poston. Man, I'm telling you, these guys are so hungry for this win, and they're coming to get the white flag right now here, folks. If they can make it to the white flag, the race is official. There will be no green, white checkered. And there it is.
They did it.
They did it, yes. Herndon, Holloway. Guys still want to be in the money here. Poston barely into third right now, trying to hold on to that position for that money. But Brandon Herndon, Daniel Holloway going at it for this final lap. Into 3. Herndon quite a bit ahead, a full car length ahead. Out of 4, can Holloway get that run? They're coming at it. He's going to get a push from Pondo Cow. Is it going to be enough? They come through the triover for the final time. Cars are spinning everywhere, and Brandon Herndon wins it tonight. $100 goes to him. Anthony Poston second. Daniel Holloway third. Holy smokes, man, oh man, what a finish, folks. Yes, what a finish. Let's go back here in just a second. We'll take a look at this finish. As you can watch them come to the line, we'll get these guys down here. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner. $100 richer. Brandon Herndon wins it here tonight at Talladega. Brandon, congratulations.
Oh, Rudy. Oh, I can breathe now. That was that was a race right there.
My hero.
Holy. Man, well, tell me about the final couple laps, or when you guys went back to green. What were your thoughts? Because, you know, Sean had the lead. You passed him. He passed you back. You passed him again. And Todd was pushing the daylights out of the back of that car. Tell me about them last 3 or 4 laps.
Man, honestly, we got to restart up top, and there's nowhere else I would rather be. The way the track was, the cars were tonight, top was the place. And when I got clear of him, I pulled Whitaker with me, and then that top came hard, and I knew Todd had me. At that point, it was just a waiting game. I was waiting for an opportunity to move. The top line slid back a little bit, and I could not hesitate. I mean, that's the only opportunity, you know, the only way I was going to have a shot at it.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. How much mirror driving were you doing right there at the very end?
Out of 100%, probably 98.5.
I figured as much.
I knew the top was coming. I knew Pondo and Holloway were up there, and I thought I made the move to the bottom too quick. I tried to pull Holloway clear with me, but in that thought process, I thought, well, man, that's what you do in the middle of a race. That's not what you do with 1 to go or 2 to go.
Right. Well,
But
was Todd talking to you there, telling you, hey, just hang on because I'm going to push you to the win, or he was kind of boxed in? It really was. He didn't have a choice, you know, really.
Yeah, no, there were no words communicated, but I've been where he was before too. I pushed Mark Mann to 2 or 3 wins in the Sunday League, you know, in the same situation. Yeah. When you get down there, there's nothing you can do. So at that point, it's just bettering yourself. If you can push the guy in front of you forward, you're going to move forward a spot too. So, and a big shout out to Todd. I mean, he stayed with me. That top opened up there in 3 and 4 for just a second, and he kind of made a move, but I felt like I moved with him, you know, and kept him behind me. That was a race right there, Rudy.
Well, what are you going to do with that $100?
We're gonna
candy check.
We're gonna keep it in the sim and probably use it for my next year's subscription. Honestly.
Oh, there you go. Very good. That's a good idea. A very good idea, because nobody really realizes the money that we have into our little hobby here. So it does help out. Well, you guys go to Homestead next month. I should say, not next week, next month. So, what is your thoughts there?
Very little experience at Homestead. I think I might have ran it twice, so we'll have to get some laps in here within the next 3 or 4 weeks and see what we can do.
All right, very good, Brandon. We'll go celebrate that, collect that $100, and we'll see you next month at Homestead.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I want to give a big shout out to the pit stall for doing this, man. A lot of
Yes.
good guys over there. I appreciate it. We've had some good runs, some bad runs, but all in all, it's a free league and it is a blast with some of the best drivers I run with. Holloway, good run. Poston, good run. Want to shout out Team 501, Team MAGA, whatever you want to call them, man. Pondo, Whitaker, myself here tonight, Rusty, Jesse, Luke, Dave. I would not be where I am tonight without the stuff that those guys have taught me and bettering myself on this sim, and I really appreciate those guys. Good to park this Boeing ZL1.
Yes, sir. Very good, man. Well, congratulations, brother. We'll see you next month then at Homestead.
All right, thank you, Rudy.
Wayne, you got second?
I do, Todd. Congratulations, man. Go play pick 3 and get 222. You started 22nd and finished second.
Yeah, we had a strong car all night and just working with teammates. Me and Holloway were trying to team up there, but I just couldn't get on the same line as him.
Well, you did a great job pushing there at the end, and really, the place to be was out front. Most of the wrecks happened, back in the mid pack to the back, so you stayed out of trouble most of the night.
Oh yeah, when you get back in the field a little bit, guys are a little more daring, just racing. I mean, just human nature. But I gotta congratulate Brandon for winning that race.
Yeah, you did a good job pushing there. That was cool. And both of you cleared the low line and dropped down. It was pretty much all over, but the shouting.
Yeah, that was fun coming up the sides, restarting I think 7th on that restart.
Well, congratulations and well done.
Thank you, Wayne.
All right, we'll catch up with our third place finisher here tonight, Daniel Holloway. Daniel, man, it just wasn't your night to win here tonight, but tell me about the racing out there.
My hero.
I tell you what, that was a hard-fought race tonight. Started in the back and felt like I was right there to the front, but staying in the top 5 and 6. And I was hoping 4 or 5 laps we can get this finished up, and we had enough fuel. And man, I'll take a top 3. Clean car, Hershey's, Reese's car. Had an awesome night out there, and just want to say congrats to my hero. I had a feeling when he saw me in that high side and got right in front of me, and for that lead, I knew that was the right move. That was a winning move, but I was in that same boat too with him, so I would have done the same.
Well, you never led a lap here tonight, and it would have been something to see you lead that last one, but stealing that away from Brandon, your hero there, that would have been kind of upsetting. Well, your Ying Yang car did pretty well tonight, though, man. Did you finish with both of your resets? That's my question.
Oh yeah, clean car tonight. Just a little dirty, a little chocolate melted a little bit. So, but clean race tonight up front, and wish we had a little bit of green flag pits towards the end there, because it kind of separated everybody. And I think we had 8 cars with Brandon and Sean, John, there's other teammates working with, and great race tonight. I don't know what to say else besides good job, my hero.
Hey, thank you, Buff.
Well, you guys go to Homestead now. It's a whole lot different than the super speedway racing. So how good do you think you'll run there, Daniel?
It's all about saving those tires, and it's rhythm, and I've had my luck with Homestead, but cup cars and trucks and stuff, so Homestead's not bad for me.
Over a mile shorter than you had here tonight, so, and that track can be a fun place to race, and it can be a handful, and looking for that right line, the bumps coming out of turn 2 there, you got to worry about. Ride maybe going up against the wall there in turn 4. There's a few things to worry about. If you hit that wall coming out of 4, you bounce down, hit that inside wall, can end your day right there. But it's good racing there. I love these cars on the 1.5 miles, and I think you guys are really going to be looking at a good race next week. It's going to be a whole lot different. We know what we've seen tonight here with the cautions. A lot of it was bumper hooks, and I haven't been seeing that as much lately, but I haven't really been doing a whole lot of super speedway racing lately. So and that's where we seem to see it. But all right, well,
Yep.
Daniel, who you got to thank for this 3rd place?
I'd like to shout out to MaxSpeedTV for this broadcast tonight. You guys do a wonderful job. Pit Stall Premier League here. I'd like to thank everybody that runs it. Appreciate what you guys do month in, month out with the prizes and hosting and getting a great group of drivers in here. All the admins. Shout out to Mr. David Cox up in race control tonight. I thought I might let a little shout out for him. And
Yeah.
what can I say? All the fans out there watching. I know I had a few. My Aunt Sarah, Zach. I
Yep.
know all of them were watching too. My Uncle Mike. So I know there was quite a few out there. And just want to say thanks for watching.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, we had a pretty good account in there. But all right, well, Daniel, we'll see you next week at Homestead and see if you can make it to Victory Lane next week or next month.
Hey, I was gonna say, yep, next month, but it'll be a good one, and we'll have probably another good full field of cars and drivers and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but man, I need 2 more laps. I want 2 more laps.
Hey,
Yep.
speaking of the fans, Rudy, we had a good thing the pit stall put out for fans picking drivers here tonight, and
Yes.
I love the fan response, man. There's a lot of people turned out for that. I think almost everybody on the list got picked, so we should have had some viewers here tonight. Big shout
Oh
out to
yeah.
Jesse. I think he picked me, so he wasn't able to be here tonight. Big shout out to Jesse Unruh.
Speaking
Oh
of
yeah.
picking, I picked you, Brandon, but I took it off and let somebody else, as a non-driver that was in there. But I had you picked.
I was fixing to pick Holloway myself, and I thought, no, I think his wife or somebody will end up picking him, but so I let it slide for a little while.
I should have kept my pick, bud.
Yeah, just head over to the Facebook page or The Pit Stall. Look up The Pit Stall and let them know that you want in on the drawing because they do give away some pretty awesome prizes. I seen the prize list. I don't recollect it because I was busy doing a bunch of other stuff, but I seen there was a bunch of nice prizes on there. So put your name on the list there. Get your name on the list for that for them prizes, folks. Head over to the Pit Stall page on Facebook and let them know you won in the drawing. So, all right, well, we're going to run down through the final results here, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Very good race tonight. And again, congratulations, Brandon.
Thank you, Rudy.
All right, Brandon Hearn comes home with the win here tonight, winning $100. Todd Poston will finish second, winning $35. Daniel Holloway finishing in third. He will win $25. And I don't want to forget Jimmy Crow winning $25 for sitting on the pole. We still haven't. I don't know who's going to win the $45 for the least amounts of incidents, and $20 to the random driver on the lead lap. So there was a lot of prize money out there. Pondo Co will finish fourth. John Johnson, or J.R. Johnson, excuse me, I'm sorry, will finish in fifth. Scott Bellum sixth. Donald Sadusky seventh. Troy Radford eighth. Douglas Wysocki ninth, and Timothy Trowbridge in 10th. Wayne? Excuse me.
Yeah, 11th finisher tonight, Chris Whitaker. 12th, Cade Green. 13, Rick Greenaway. 14th, Lynn McNeese. 15th goes to Tom Quattlebaum. 16th goes to Donald Stewart. 17th, John Johnson. 18th, Donald L. Bennett. 19th, Ray Radford. And 20th, Rit Cadote.
All right, Sean Wilder, man, after getting hooked there and was really looking like he was going to be a a runner to try to challenge Brandon Herndon and these guys up front. He finishes back in 21st. PJ Reed 22nd. Thomas Gould led quite a few laps there at the beginning of the race. I think about 14 of them, and got that bumper hook. And man, it was all over from there. Jimmy Crow 24th. Nick Reynolds 25th, and Joe Sanders last one that was still racing out there on the track, having wheel problems tonight. Finishes in 26th. Bobby Summers did not start the race, and David Cox was actually the official admin out there tonight. So very good. All right. Well, congratulations again to our winner, Brandon Herndon. Thank you, Wayne, so much. And we will see you guys next month. But we'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Don't forget, tune in tomorrow afternoon about 1:30 Eastern for the Nork IndyCar Series. So until then, folks, stay safe and have a good night.
And don't forget to buckle up.